Who is in charge of human life? Have you ever wondered who? Hello everyone, welcome to the very first episode of How True Is Your Truth, the podcast where we explore the most profound question of absolute truth of human existence. Jennifer K.O. is my name and I am your host. So today we have a quite interesting topic to discuss. The question, who is in charge really of our lives? Depending on where you are listening this from, I just want to let you know that you can also watch this live on YouTube. Jennifer Okwara is my name on YouTube, so you can search and you will be able to see this podcast live. All right, let's get into it. So imagine a person or people that have just experienced a devastating loss. This might be loss of your loved one, loss of a friend, of a colleague, or something that really touched your heart, or a tragedy that shakes you to your core. And in the midst of your grief and pain, you find yourself asking, who is in charge of this life? Who is responsible for all these sufferings? And truly, if you have not gotten to such stage in life, I'm sorry to tell you, but I think you haven't started living yet. And the reason I'm saying that, it's because in any calling, for you to discover your purpose, for you to start aligning and walking into that particular calling that you have been called here as a human to do here on earth, you must get through this stage of when you start questioning, when you want to get the answers of the things that are happening into your life. This is not to freak you out, but that's the main reason we have to sit for this podcast, How True Is Your Truth. It's just to challenge yourself with your beliefs, with everything that is happening into your life, but also, and most importantly, to be ready to expand your knowledge, to expand your understanding, to gain wisdom, to learn, to relearn, and to unlearn. So this is not really to freak you out, but I want you, as you go, probably you might be in such a situation of where you're asking, why all this? Why me? Why do I have to go through this? Why do things do not make sense? What is life? I just want you to know that everything is making sense. And we are going to find out in this podcast what is the meaning of life and who is in charge of this life. So stay with me. Let's journey together as we try to find the answers to all the questions that we have. So as you know, that is really a very heavy question. And I also believe that many of us have grappled with this question at some point in our lives. And just to let you know that it is natural, it is normal, it is okay to seek answers and try to make sense of the seemingly senseless. So don't doubt yourself when you get to that stage. If you're in that point of life, just don't doubt yourself. Everything is okay with you. It is okay. And maybe just to let you know that you are on the right path to find out of who you are and what you're supposed to do here. If you are really in such point where you're trying to question everything, when you're trying to question things that are seeming not to make sense in your life, you're on the right path. Don't doubt yourself. Before we go further, I would like to give you an opportunity to share with us in the comment section if you have ever had such moment of questioning yourself. Who is in charge of this life? Let us know. And what was the reason behind that? Feel free to just share with us in the comment section. Absolutely. When we are faced with such profound sorrow, difficulties, it's really normal to question yourself. Question everything that is happening in your life. Questioning if there is, what is going on? Who is in control? It is really normal to question even places in the universe. And also to wonder about the forces that governs our lives. Is it fate? Is it chance? Is it time? Or is it higher power? And if so, which power is that? So that is really the period where many of us turn into religion, turn into spirituality, turn into some other things that we believe that they might give us comfort and guidance in the times of tragedies. So truly, as someone that really had personal experience of grief, as I went through every stage of the grief, of the pain, I felt everything, I experienced all the raw emotions and everything in between. I got to a point of asking myself for these questions that I am speaking today about. Who is in charge of our lives? And after I did all my trial, I worked everything in my very personal understanding, in my own ways, in everything that I figured out. I read books. I tried to question. I used every opportunity of my being, physically, mentally, to find out answers. However, as I went on that road journey, as I tried to figure out, I came to realize that truly there is only one person that is in charge of our lives. And that person is one that has been given a lot of names, different names, from different cultures, from different traditions, from different countries, from different continents. People call him different names. Others call him universe. Truly, he's no universe. Others call him higher power. Others call him higher forces. Others call him God. Others call him Allah. In different religions also, they give him different names. But the truth is, that is God. And all I came to realize is there is only one God. That is the source of our life, source of human life. The reason I started with this podcast to tell you who is in charge of our lives, because it is really important. We are going to search everything that we have ever believed on this podcast. This has to be a starting point of knowing who is in charge, of knowing that whatever we are going, and this is not to tell you that I know everything. Truly, I do not. We are all in a learning process, in a growing process. And when it comes to God, you can never learn and graduate with God. No. It's always a process. You go from one stage to another. For as long as you are living, you will never graduate when it comes to that. There is so much more to learn. If you move to a different location, you're going to learn new things. If you go to another stage, you're going to start all over, learn to other new things. This podcast that is so dear to my heart, I want us all to start with this glimpse of who is in charge of our lives. Who is God? Through his Son, our Lord Jesus Christ. That is the person that came, that gave us life. Our source of life is from there. It doesn't matter which religion you're calling yourself, which tradition, whenever you're coming from, color of skin, whatever language you're speaking, wherever you are coming from, there is only one person that governs our lives, that gives us life, and that is God. Yahweh, through his Son, our Lord Jesus Christ, who was once a human like me and you. I'm gonna end here for this episode. Stay tuned for what is coming on the next episode. My name is Jennifer K.O. I will see you on the second episode. How true is your truth? Bye for now.